Now, share it to a group or so. Keith, I think we are on, if I am not mistaken. What's going on, brother? Merry Christmas.
Oh, good morning. Only 15 minutes late this morning. That's the way we like it, being late. Good morning, right, Joel. I feel like I really feel like an elf because I'm way down here because I'll be able to see my elf hat.
You are sitting a low rider today.
Yeah, it's kind of weird looking, but anyhow.
Oh, it looks great. It's you.
Tara's on. Good morning, Tara. Merry Christmas, Tara. Hey, well, we're running late, per usual, so let's get our coffee. I didn't even have time to make coffee this morning. We're drinking water.
Oh, my goodness.
Everybody grab their cup of coffee, sit back, relax. It's Christmas time.
Yeah, here we go.
From the Somerset Studios in Westchester, Pennsylvania, it's Smack and Jack Live with your co-hosts Keith and Joel Wonderman.
All right. It sounds like you have us on over there, Keith. Am I mistaken in that?
Yeah, I'm trying to turn the volume down on my. There we go.
Yeah, I can't turn my volume down on my speaker because the fan on my computer has been going for like the last 20 minutes. These little Macs. What's that?
Why is that?
Well, I understand these MacBook Airs and I guess even a MacBook Pros have undersized fans in them. I think there's only one fan. There should be two, according to experts who know these things. So when the camera's running and you got everything else running, these things get pretty hot. And even though I have it sitting up on something here, they get hot. So the fan starts coming and racing, and pretty much through the entire show, the fan will be racing. So Keith, what happened this morning? Why are we getting on almost 20 minutes late?
Part usual, I'm running late. Anyway, I turn the computer on and it says I've got no Wi-Fi connection.
Yeah, a common problem that we've all been encountering.
I shut everything down. I turned it on again. No Wi-Fi connection. So I finally restarted the computer and still nothing. And then all of a sudden I had a couple of receipts for the shop that wouldn't print yesterday when I had a customer in at noon. So all of a sudden they popped out, and that's running Wi-Fi. And, my tower had the Wi-Fi thing blinking, so I have no idea. I was just about ready to go over there and unplug the tower and plug it back in, and everything started up. So I don't know what's going on.
'Tis the season.
A little bit of a Christmas grimacing.
Yeah.
Grimace? Now,
I'm sure it's always fun when you have customers there trying to print out a receipt and it doesn't come out, huh?
Oh, yeah, it's great. Well, this thing has I should just pack it up and throw it in the trash, but I always seem to get new cartridges instead of getting a new printer, but it'll print one receipt out, and if the customer has more than one job, it's embarrassing. It's like I handwrite it on. It's like, I'll have your receipt when you come back, You're
like etching it in stone.
Yeah, kind of new at this anyway. So,
right there. Keith, how about this weather? Did you get some snow out there?
Yeah, got a little bit of snow, and got a little bit of cold. It was 16 degrees this morning when I got up, 17, something like that.
Yeah.
A little warmer now, but hey, Jim, Lynn and Brad are on. Barbara, good morning.
Say hello to a few people. Hi, Tara.
Yeah.
Jim's on. Good morning, Jim. Brad, good to see you. We're doing great. We are doing great. Morning, Linda. Barbara, great to see you. All right, Keith, so one of our big segments of this show is to do our very own Smack and Jack Christmas gift idea.
Okay, sure.
Last week, as you recall, we went through some Christmas gift ideas, but they weren't really ours. They came from Good Housekeeping, and it was the top 25 gadgets, money making. The massager that people buy and a month later they get put into a cabinet and never used again. So Keith and I decided for today that we would kind go through some of our own ideas here. So since we're running a little bit late, Keith, how about we get to that right now?
Okay.
And then, of course, we have Christmas trivia.
Okay.
And we have our Christmas jokes. We'll come back around and hit the trivia.
Okay.
And I think probably we'll, our show will probably be, kind of like right in the same normal time frame as always. Morning, Richard. Good to see you today.
Oh, Brad, I was just going to ask him if you ran today. 3 miles.
Yeah, I typically don't run on Saturday mornings because I'm getting ready for the show, but it solidified my non-running when I looked at the temperature. It was 18 degrees. I said, yeah, I think I'm okay just staying inside today. All right, Keith, let's get going on our, let me see if I can do this properly here. I'm going to do a screen share. I want to make sure I have a little music in that screen share. So let's see what we got here. Chrome tab. I want to share the audio. And I want to share my Google Slides. Yes, I do. And hopefully this will work for us. It was being a little glitchy earlier today. All right. And it's still being a little glitchy right now.
Doesn't quite look like a candle for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why this does this.
Yeah, see, everything's glitchy today.
Yeah. All right, we'll get there. We have some good stuff for you, folks.
Merry Christmas, Joe.
I might need to get rid of the sound on here. I think maybe the sound is, man, it's so annoying. It will not present for me here. All right, so give me a second here, folks. I want to stop my screen share. We'll try it a different way. Good morning. I can't hear you.
Make sure you click join the computer audio when you share the screen.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's what I did, and it's for whatever reason it's glitching here. So I'm just going to share the screen. I don't know why that's been an issue. Anyway.
Hey, Joel. Speaking of which, hello, Stephanie. I watch Colbert a lot, right? And his wife is in the studio. They have their studio, their house, or whatever. But she sits there and watches. Every once in a while, you hear her commenting. So that's something that could probably happen maybe in the new year.
Every now and then in the future, right? In the new year coming.
You got a seat there for Mama Steph to sit there on the. All right.
We actually have a visitor.
Hi, Vicky.
There she is. Hello. Merry Christmas, Steph.
Hi. Merry Christmas,
there
everyone.
She is.
Hi.
That's Stephanie, in case you never met her before. That's my wife. She's
the executive producer.
That's right. Okay. Very good. Let's get back to our screen share. That was a special guest.
It was a Christmas miracle surprise. It was.
That's right. All right. So let's get back to our screen share here. Where am I? I am here, and we want to go there. All right. So I'll make it nice and big for everybody. Okay. So since we are, kind of in this COVID little situation that we have going on here, Keith, I thought that maybe this would be a nice, an air purifier. This is the one that Linda, I believe Linda has this one here, and I think.
Yep.
Yeah, I think she'd give you some good reviews. Now, it is a little pricey. So if price is an issue, then you can go with these little plugins. You just plug right into the wall.
Okay.
All right. And you can get a 2-pack for $90. But if you have somebody on your list who is, maybe very concerned about the air quality in the house and so forth, then this might be, something you think about. Does that make sense, Keith?
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yep.
What's this, Keith?
What is that? Floby. Now this is a different Floby. What the heck is he using? Oh, I don't know what he's doing.
Okay, so the 9th hour, he says, "Oh, look up the Floby."
Well, I'm watching the morning program, and George Clooney's on there with a Floby, and I'm thinking it's like, what a great gift idea in this day, the year of COVID, and nobody being able to go out and all that stuff. So a Floby, that's not actually. I don't know what that is. That's a
This is like a
trimming kit or something.
Yeah, sorry about that. So I was scrambling around to find like a Floby. So Keith, I went on Amazon and I typed in Floby hair, and everything else came up except for the actual Floby.
No kidding.
Yeah. So this is as close as I got. So sorry.
Okay.
Had I known I had another 20 minutes, we would have been fine.
I saw it this morning while I was getting ready, and it had a picture. It looked like it was on like an Amazon type picture. It had the picture of the Flowbee with the vacuum cleaner attachment and all that.
Got
kind
it.
of
Yeah, that's what we needed, the vacuum cleaner attachment, all that.
Yeah.
I did see some of that, but anyway. Okay, so Keith, keeping in the personal care, the personal care department, how about some great nail clippers?
Very good.
A 3-piece set there. You even get the one with the little angle on it.
Yeah.
And I thought to enhance the nose clipping, that maybe ear and nose hair trimmer might be.
Yes,
something.
once you get to our tender old age, Joel, hair is growing out of everywhere except for our scalp.
That's true. it all tends to like to move to a different part of the body, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And for $15 you can say I love you and clean yourself the heck up.
That's right.
Very good.
Okay. So Keith, I think you wanted a little bit of this going on here, some hats and gloves, scarves. So we have women or men gloves over here. We have a nice scarf for the ladies. Over here, this is a nice cap. This actually is for a toddler.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah. And then over here,
I actually like the way that I've never had one of them, but they look really warm. My biggest problem is when I go outside, my head's always cold. The neck, that whole area.
Yeah.
You get one of those things that's kind of strap around. They do make them for adults.
Keith, I think you're at the ripe age to have one of them.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't think anybody will make fun of you now for wearing one of them.
Right.
Right? Okay, let's move on. Keith, something else that's back in style. What do you think?
Yes. Yep.
I would like to have actually one of these at some point. I was going to buy one of these last year, the one with the big rake thing on it.
Yes.
And the fact that it was $30, I was like, maybe I'll just get this one over here for $5. So the other day I was using one that I have that looks just like this, and it was working well except for this piece right here, Keith, the ice scraper part.
Right.
It just kind of fell off all by itself.
Goodness.
Wasn't even using it. It just kind of fell off. So fortunately,
mine's similar to that. Only the ice scraper is on top of ahead of the brush thing. So
it's over here, right?
How particular I am with my truck. It's very easy to scratch while you're brushing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not a very good. And I can't get to a lot of it because it's so tall. So I think I might opt for that. And it also looks like that the $30 one is kind of a expandable and contractible.
I think it doesn't say here, but I think right here you can press that button and then it extends for you.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are good. Okay, so now let's move on to something else. Now, sorry, some of this is in the automotive department here, but
we are guys, and
yeah, yes, and what else can you expect, right? I had one of these in the past, Keith. It actually ended up dying, but this is a great thing to have in the back of the car.
Yeah.
I jumped the tractor with this. I jumped the motorcycle, and of course the car whenever I needed to. But this is definitely something to have if you're looking for. It's again on the little bit pricier side as far as a gift goes. But if you're looking for
cheaper than calling a tow truck.
Yeah, it's cheaper than
even if you have AAA, you got to tip them something, or you get it costs you time or whatever. Now these things, you have to keep them plugged into something while they're in the car. Do they hold a charge for a long time or what?
They do hold a charge for quite a while, especially when they're new. And I'm assuming, like mine, that you can plug this into your car lighter or something like that.
Right.
In the car, or I typically kept mine in the garage, and I just kept it plugged in the garage.
Okay.
And of course, they have lights on them, and mine had a little air compressor, which this one might have an air compressor on it too. But anyway, something along those lines is, and I will agree, Keith, buying this as a gift for somebody else is definitely a lot less expensive than calling a tow truck for somebody else as a gift.
Mm-hmm.
I would say.
Very good gift, Joel.
What about this one, Keith? You suggested maybe some soaps for the stocking.
Oh, yes. Wow, these are nice soaps too.
Yeah, there was a bunch of different types there. This is a nice little gift set there that'll fit in the stocking. So you're a soap person? Is that right?
I love soaps. Wherever I go, we were down at the brewery by Linda's, and they make their own soap out of I don't know how you make soap, but it has something to do with the sheep that they have. Anyway, all those artisan soaps and all that kind of stuff. For Christmas time, I see a nice soap that's $7 or $8, and I just love soap. I think soap's it's good to be clean to begin with.
Yeah, it's kind of strange. It's a little bit like ice cream.
Yes.
When you go to buy ice cream and it's $3 for a nice cone of ice cream, you're like, that's not so bad. But if you're going to a store and pay $3 for a whole half gallon of ice cream, you'd be like, that's outrageous.
Yes, that is right.
And the same thing with soap here is that if you buy a nice handmade bar of soap for $12, that's a steal. But if you go into the Acme and go to buy an 8-pack of soap for $3, you're like, that's
that stuff is really going up. Yeah,
yes.
I know exactly what you're saying. I do that. Yes, all the time.
All right, let's move on.
That is probably my favorite stocking stuffer.
So Keith, now that we are trimmed, we are clean, let's move on to one of your other suggestions here, and that was maybe some accessories for the motorcycle.
Yes, very nice.
So here, you never know when you're gonna have to change the oil on that motorcycle, right? So here's a possibility here. It can lift up whatever type of bike you have, and since our bikes no longer have center stands on them, right.
Then I'm concerned. I was thinking about getting this on the chopper years ago, but I'm thinking for $73, that's going to hold up the investment of a motorcycle. I've always been skeptical about these things, and I know people use them, and it's a good idea to kind of got to work on wheels, tires, or whatever, and oil and whatnot. But I would like to have one of these things. Only I'd probably go for the most expensive one I could get, I think, just because.
Yeah, and I will say, Keith, that I pretty much stopped working on my motorcycles. The ones that I ride, I don't work on because I want to make sure I can ride them.
Yes, that's the other thing, too.
It's just so much easier to take it to the shop, have the oil change, do the inspection, have the guys check out whatever needs to be checked out. I go pick it up, and it's running great, And plus, with something like this, you need a level ground to put it on, right?
Yes, right. It's going to be in your right. I couldn't do this out back at the back of my shop.
Yeah, you'd be like, oh. Yeah. All right, let's move on. There's another item for the bike, Keith.
There you go. Yes, yeah, good helmet.
German high gloss black helmet. Looks like it'll protect the very top of your head.
Just the very top for about a second, but you look good while you're going into the billboard, I think.
Yeah, yes. And to go with this, Keith, we need a helmet stand holder and hanger rack for a jacket.
Oh, nice. Yeah. That is good.
Yeah, that's something that popped up. I was like, that actually looks kind of good. I don't know where I'd put it, but I like it.
Right. That's something that you'd say, oh, good. And then next year, somebody else gets it for Christmas.
Right. And then the last thing regarding motorcycles, Keith, I saw this. Guardian, never ride faster than your angel can fly.
Oh, that's a good one.
Luck riding bell or key ring. Yeah.
Okay, yes.
But that's actually
good to have. Yes, that's a very nice gift. Yes.
Something we should all have. All right. So staying in the
Myron. Hey, Myron.
Staying in the men's department, Keith. Universal socket. Everybody needs one of these, right?
Neat. Yes.
Yeah. So you can do it. Take out screws with these. Any size of bolt.
Yeah.
eye length bolts, whatever those things are called that you hang pictures with.
Yeah, eye screws. Yep.
Yeah. And then, of course, if you get somebody this, you're going to have to go all the way and get a cordless drill. Now, I've always had luck with Black & Decker, so I would recommend Black & Decker, but any of these guys have pretty good drills.
Yes.
Battery systems.
Something else that has come a long way in the last 20 years, batteries.
Yeah.
And they're they seem to be they're still expensive. So if your battery wears out, it's easier to get a new tool than cheaper to get a new tool than it is to get a new battery.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing where they get you, Keith, is I have a Black & Decker drill, weed whacker, leaf blower, and they all run on the same batteries.
Oh, that's good.
So that actually works out pretty well.
Yes.
But I will say that they do occasionally over the years changed the type or size of battery. So like this lithium battery you see on this one,
Yeah.
is not the same as the one on my tools.
Mm-hmm.
So to get a new battery, I have to like special order from somebody and all that. But I think they're still worth it. For $50, you get a lot for that one.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yes,
let's move on, Keith.
Yep.
Now, Keith, you sent me a picture of yourself in this one. So here's some thermal underwear you suggested, right?
Oh, yes. Yep.
Yeah. So this is always nice, whether you're outside riding a motorcycle, outside shoveling snow, or just need to be outside working.
Or just outside because, you said the wrong thing to somebody special Christmas Eve. It happens now and then.
Yeah.
You're in timeout. Adults have timeouts too. So
now, Keith, I really appreciate you sending me a picture of you wearing the bottoms on this one because you look great.
Yeah. Well, since I was manscaping last week, I figure I'd take a couple of pictures and send them.
All right. What else can we give for Christmas? Here we go. Yes, this is probably on everybody's list.
Oh, this year, you are right.
So this is there, Keith. And what could we give to really enhance the what am I looking for here? Not the activity, the cleaning situation for when you need, toilet tissue, other than some dude wipes.
Dude wipes. Nice.
This can be the stocking stuffer that goes along with your well-wrapped box of toilet tissue.
Yeah,
hey,
I think I'm gonna have to get a few of these for my friends. That's where'd you see that, Joel?
Just go to Amazon. Dude wipes.
Okay.
They actually sell these
of course, Amazon's got everything.
They sell these in Giant and
really? Okay.
I think I've seen them in Giant. Yeah.
Wipes.
And the last thing, Keith, here is a little bit more on the serious note. The one thing that everybody can do is just make a phone call.
Yes, you're
just
right.
Get on the phone and say hello. Right? We can all do that.
You pick up the phone and you say, "Doggone it, it doesn't matter. I saw a ghost the other day, and I'm telling you, it's Christmas time, and we've got what year is it? It's 1942, and doggone it, everybody's having a good time, and I'm so." That's all I got.
That was
really
good.
Saw the movie. I saw the part where it's just so old that my dear friend Themis watches. He probably still watches it every year. Years ago, I watched.
That's a great movie. Yeah.
I don't know. It's maybe it's because he's so uptight the whole movie or something. I don't know. And
until the very end, that's how movies are made, dude.
Yeah. Well,
that's definitely one of my favorite movies there. Which we were going to do the top 5 movies, but I think we did that last year, and we're running a little late, so we will move on. Let's see, what do we got over here? Let's see what kind of comments we got here, Keith. We got that one. Yeah, Joe's on. Okay, Keith, shall we do trivia?
Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Yeah,
and then come back around to some jokes. Do we have any this day in history?
No, I do not. I barely have.
You're alive in this day and history.
Yeah, I was looking for some this day in Christmas history, but all
right, well, let's get to our trivia. Again, I have the trivia that's going to go across the bottom, and I believe today, what do I have here? I have 5 trivia questions that pertain to Christmas.
Okay,
so let's go with number 1. All right, number 1, and write this in your comments. When you write in your comments, say number 1. What is the name of Scrooge's dead business partner? Okay, Scrooge's dead business partner. Okay, and these all come from robins.world.com is why I have that in there. Okay, number 2. Which ocean is Christmas Island located in? Okay, which ocean?
Wow.
Is Christmas Island located in? Okay, number 3. What department store created Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? And for our younger folk out there, what we mean by this is, where was he first spotted?
Right.
Okay? Where was Rudolph first spotted?
In a department store.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. Number 4. What is the best-selling Christmas song ever? What is the best-selling Christmas song ever? And number 5, what were the first artificial Christmas trees made of? What were the first artificial trees made of? Okay, so let's just go back quickly here. Number 1, Scrooge's dead business partner. Number 2, where is Christmas Island? What ocean? Number 3, where was Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer first spotted? Number 4, what is the best-selling Christmas song ever? And number 5, what were the first artificial Christmas trees made of? Okay, so we'll give you a little time to brew on that. Folks, if you're getting anything out of this show, anything at all out of the show, good, bad, ugly, indifferent, we love for you to smack the like button, love the love button, give us a share. Wouldn't that be awesome? Give us a shout out. Tell us to get off the air. Do
really
comment in there or something like that. All right.
Stop clogging up the bandwidth.
All right, Brother Keith.
All right.
Should we get to our jokes?
Yes, let's do some jokes.
All right. You got your little drum thing there?
Yep.
All right. Where are my jokes? That is a good question. What did I? Okay. I actually have my jokes on paper. I feel like a real news host here. All right. Ready for the first one, Keith? We have 5 jokes today, and they get progressively worse as we go along here. Okay. How do the elves clean Santa's sleigh on the day after Christmas?
How?
They use sanitizer.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that was okay, right? You can give us a thumbs up on that one, right? All right, number 2. What was Santa's favorite subject in school?
What?
Chemistry.
Oh, you're right. They are going. Wee.
Number 3. Who is a Christmas tree's favorite singer?
Who?
Bruce Springsteen.
Nice.
I think that may have been a repeat from last year. We'll have to check on that. All right, number 4. Why did Santa Claus get a parking ticket on Christmas Eve?
Why?
He left his sleigh in the snow parking zone.
Snow parking zone.
And last one. This is definitely a repeat from last year, but it deserves a repeat. What goes O-O-O?
I don't know what.
Santa Claus walking backwards. Oh, I love that. We didn't come up with any of them. I stole them off the internet. Okay, are we ready to get back to the do we have any responses, Keith, from our trivia?
Yeah, we do. We have quite a bit, actually. And I'm telling you, if Barbara's right on this one, Myron, I got to tell you, she is going to be the number one trivia answerer. Okay, yes, we have a whole bunch. Let's.
All right, yeah, good. I see him there. Okay, good. Hey, Nick, good to see you on. All right, so number one, where am I here? Banners. All right. What is the name of Scrooge's dead business partner? And the answer is Jacob Marley.
Marley, yep, we got that from a few people. Yes, and
yeah. I was just about to say Bob.
Yeah, man. Christmas in Jamaica, man.
All right, number 2. Which ocean is Christmas Island located in?
Well, we've got
number 2.
Pacific. Pacific is one of the answers.
Okay. The answer is the Indian Ocean.
Oh, okay.
The Indian Ocean, yeah. All right.
Is there really such a thing as Christmas? I mean, is this a...
You know what? I guess. Because there is an Easter Island.
Yes, there definitely is an Easter Island.
So, is it so far-fetched that there is a Christmas Island as well?
So instead of all these gigantic megaliths or whatever they are, they're just pictures of like Rudolph and Santa Claus, just like
big Christmas trees. Yeah. All right,
That's
number
hot.
3. What department store created Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? Or more specifically, where was he first spotted?
Brad's got a Macy's, and I'm trying to.
Yeah, Macy's there. Let's go with. Let's go with Montgomery Ward.
Oh, okay. Montgomery.
Yeah,
Goodness
Montgomery
sakes.
Ward. Is somebody let us know? Is there any part of Montgomery Ward still in existence these days?
I don't think so. It wasn't. Didn't it turn into Jefferson Ward, and then now it's then Ward Cleaver, and now it's a COVID Ward.
Let's move on. Let's move on. What is the best-selling Christmas song ever?
Now I'm going to jump out, and I might be wrong, but I think Mariah Carey, "All I Want for Christmas Is You," best-selling only because it topped again this year or something like that.
Is that true?
Well, yes. Well, it did top the charts again this year. So, 30-year-old song. I see a White Christmas. Probably it's going to be White Christmas, but I'm still going to go with Mariah Carey.
Yeah, you know, Keith, I think based on my research last year that there was a little bit of discrepancy in the answer to this question. But for today, the answer is White Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think you're on to something there. All right,
Well,
last one, folks.
Best-selling is kind of what, Of course, White Christmas has been around forever, so.
Yeah. Last one. See if we have any for number 5 here.
Yes, we do. Yep.
What were the first artificial Christmas trees made of? I see an aluminum. Let's see. It doesn't look like we have any other guesses out there. Keith, the first fake or artificial Christmas trees were made of goose feathers.
Wow.
Yeah, goose feathers.
Huh.
I'm hoping they covered them with asbestos just to make sure that they didn't catch fire in any way.
Yes. Yeah. It's asbestos be a good thing, and maybe drip a little bit of lead in there to just glue everything together.
Yeah, I'm wondering if
Maybe.
they took a dead tree, dipped it in tar, and then
Right.
it, right?
Wow. That's
Yeah, so very interesting, huh?
I
All right,
can't
Keith.
imagine what that would even look like. But anyway, very good trivia, Joel.
Keith, that brings us to the end of our show. I told you it was going to be a quick one today.
Yeah, we are at the end of our show already. Goodness
We are at
sakes.
the end of our show. That's all we got, folks. So we hope that you all have a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Keith, we'll be in touch regarding a New Year's show. If we do a New Year's show, that is 1 week from today.
Right.
Which is going to be, for me, it's going to be a little tricky. I'll tell you right now. I'll let you know about that off air. But otherwise, we'll see you. Maybe we can do a New Year's show after New Year's or something like that.
Can you hear that? I'm going to have to, since we have a minute or two left, I'm going to have to play my favorite Christmas song.
All right, I'll have to listen closely. Keith, I want to tell you that pretty much all we see right now is you bobbing your head.
Oh, you can't hear it at all?
Not really. Yeah, I think the mic is cutting it out.
All right. Anyway, it's Merry Christmas, Everybody by Slade. Another song
okay.
that was number 1 for, I think, what knocked it out in the English charts. What was the Christmas song Michael Jackson? Was it Michael Jackson put the "We Are the World" or one of those things?
Right.
Christmas time that knocked it out of the charts, but it was number 1 for like 35 years. So anyway.
Well, thanks for sharing, Keith. We'll go ahead and look that one up and kind of figure out what it sounds like.
And you got to look at the video too. The video is great. 1972 with the mutton chops, all the glam rock kind of thing, and it's a great song. It's a really good song. Actually, I think who just covered it a couple years ago? Train, the band Train. Actually, they did a pretty good version.
Yeah,
but nothing better than the original. So, Merry Christmas, everybody!
Yeah, what's the name of the song? Stephanie wants to know the name of the show or the song.
Merry Christmas, everybody!
Merry Christmas, everybody!
Yeah, by Slade.
Yeah, it's a familiar song.
Yes.
All right, Keith. I think we have pretty much dragged this out as long as we possibly can. And kept everybody's attention up to about 15 minutes ago. So we appreciate everybody being on today.
And have a Merry Christmas, everybody. And we can't go as far as we've been going last couple of years, but Zoom, this format works great for Christmas parties too.
Yeah.
Eggnog, say hi to loved ones near and far, and just stay safe. The end is on the horizon. We got a couple of vaccines coming, and slowly,
Yeah,
but surely, 2021 is going to be a great year.
We should do a recap on all that when we come back. The vaccinations and all that stuff.
Yes.
The
yes.
next show we have. Okay. All right, folks, and
just keep it.
Get us
Check out.
out.
We'll either do so. We probably won't do something next week because it is in the middle, but we might do like a minute or two of a Happy New Year. So keep an eye out for Smack and Jack, and we will be back in the new year. So God bless everybody. Merry Christmas to everybody, and remember, you deserve a thought of your own.
So be in touch to learn, laugh, and live. Thanks for tuning in to Smack and Jack Live. We'll see you on the next show in a week or two. All right?
Merry Christmas.
All right. Thanks, guys. Let's get us out of here.